Welcome back, and today we're talking about Yashahime Princess Half Demon episode 2. So like always, let's just jump into it. Episode 2 was definitely a lot better than episode 1. My problem with episode 1 was just the fact that, we see Inuyasha and Kagome. After everything they went through Inuyasha, I feel like they should have been able to take care of this demon in a matter of seconds. But maybe my memories of Inuyasha and how strong he was from back then is definitely like warped or something, but that's irrelevant because episode 2, we got a new start, and I feel like this is what episode 1 should have been about, right? Because honestly, we got introduced to like the main characters of the series, and I absolutely love all three of them. I like the little backstory that they're setting up. I like the setting that they're being raised in. Absolutely greatness. We got introduced to Towa and Setsuna. They started off the episode. They're playing in the forest, and we see that Towa is like the big protective sister, and Setsuna, while I wouldn't say she's weak, especially after what we got to see later on in the episode, at least when she was a kid, we see Setsuna is kind of, scared and stuff like that. And when there was a big fire, they got separated. There was a huge portal. I don't know exactly how that portal got activated. It has something to do with the pearl that's inside of Towa's eyes. And of course, that sends her back to like modern day Japan. And Towa is just lost right now, right? Same with Setsuna, we don't know exactly what happened. Towa ends up being raised by Sota, and if you don't remember who that is Kagome's little brother. So, she's staying within the family, and, she's being raised by humans in the human modern day world where there's no demons or anything like that. So Towa is definitely on a whole different level when it comes to like powers, to her powers, because she's a half demon. She can just literally wipe the floor with everybody in this world, especially those thugs that keep trying to fight her. I honestly don't know how many times you have to fight one person, right? Because all these different thugs are jumping Towa, and they're losing. Like, Towa is not even putting up like a sweat. She's okay. She's not even using half of her strength. She's just destroying all these kids. So that's awesome. I like Towa and how she's standing up for like the weaker people, right? We see that whenever she went to like elementary school, she stood up to like bullies, and ever since then, they just been picking on her. So I mean, I like Towa as a character. I like how she's standing up for the weak. That's absolutely greatness. Now, she spent 10 years in the modern day Japan without being able to speak to her sister, and kind of wondering where her sister is at. I mean, you can tell they were definitely close when they were little kids. And once we go back to like the old Japan where we got demons and stuff like that, that's when we get introduced to Maroha. Now, Maroha, this is, I believe that's Inuyasha's and Kagome's daughter, and Towa and Setsuna, they're twins, and that's Sesshomaru's daughters, respective daughters. So Maroha, you can tell right off the bat, she definitely has that Inuyasha characteristics of, being crazy, wild, just trying to fight strong demons and stuff like that. I absolutely love Maroha. Definitely reminds me of Inuyasha. And the best part, whenever they were fighting that snake demon, right? She was able to use Kagome's little ceiling arrows. Absolutely crazy. I wonder who's the most powerful of these three characters, because we also got to see Setsuna in action. But I will say this Setsuna looks a little bit different than what, when she was a little kid. Again, she seems a lot colder, like she's not all the way in there. I believe whenever they announced this anime, they said that Setsuna kind of lost her memory, so she's not going to remember who Towa is going to be. Hopefully we go a lot deeper into that. I wonder if it has something to do with the jewel or something along those lines, because these jewels are definitely important. We see one, Towa has one. Then we also got to see Setsuna. She has the golden one. It got taken away. And then we also got to see Maroha has a red one that also got taken away. So those jewels definitely increase your power. So these kids are about to be OP if they get those jewels back, which I'm sure they are, right? Because I can't imagine whenever the Maroha and Setsuna got transferred back into like the modern day Japan along where Towa was. I can't believe that demon is not going to die, right? Like, that demon is not going to stay in modern day Japan. causing chaos, because I don't know how they're gonna take care of that demon. But I mean, this episode absolutely was great. I love the 3 new characters that we're getting. Honestly, I do feel this should have been episode 1 because it did a great job at making me feel, you know, for the new characters that we're gonna be introducing this story, right? Towa, absolutely love her character. I absolutely love what she's all about, protecting the weak. Maroha, love her wild side. And Setsuna brings that mysterious side to the story where we don't know exactly what happened to her for those 10 years that she's been apart from Towa, right? And I also gotta ask, where are the parents to all these children, right? For all we know, back, you know, 10 years ago when the fire started, it was a very powerful demon and it ended up killing Sesshomaru, heck, even maybe Inuyasha and Kagome, right? Because I just can't imagine Kagome being brought up in modern day Japan, letting her daughter, who will be, I think, 14 years old by now, just go out wandering the world, killing demons. I feel like at this point, 10 years later, something huge happened in this world to where, you know, all those kids' parents are either gone, dead, or sealed, or something along those lines, right? But overall, great episode. Honestly, this needs to keep up with this kind of style because I really want to see more of the 3 main cast, right? I feel like they are absolutely greatness. But like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.